Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon Cuppa. I'm Terry Angel, for those of you who don't know. And every Sunday, about this time, we do a get together and messages for anyone who comes in that would like a message. So I'm ready to write down the names of those who come in because Spirit gives a message to you. And I write them down in the order that you arrive in the room. And then we go from there. So welcome, welcome. If you're finding it, share it out so other people know that they can come in and just receive a little message from Spirit. So I'm going to share it right now, and hopefully we'll get all of our P's gathered together here this afternoon. Okay, let me find where we're streaming, which is on Enlightened World Network. So help me share it out. Hello, Andrea Gregg. Thank you for being here this afternoon. I'm just taking a moment to share this. Okay. Turn my noisemaker off. And Julie Kiss. Hello, darling. So I'm writing down the names as you all come in. And let's go into our hearts. Let's do some heart-brain coherence. My favorite thing in the whole world is connecting into my heart and then connecting the brain so that my heart is speaking and not my head. So hand on your heart center. That brings your focus to your heart. Slow down the breathing. That's the second step. And then add in some love. Add in joy, peace. So breathe in love and breathe out love, slowing everything down. Breathe in joy. Feel that joy in your heart. What makes you smile? What makes you giggle? What brings you alive? Where's your passion? Feel that deep in your heart. And then breathe it out. And then something that we've added in, which I love as our P family tradition, is to bring someone into our heart. So who do you want to come into your heart right now to give a big old heart hug to? Just think of that person, love on them, send them out a message of love, of appreciation, of joy. Doesn't that feel good? Just release, let it go, let it flow to them, and see if they come in here to be with us. And Don Baker just arrived. Well, hello, Don, and hello, sweet Gia. Oh, I'm so, so happy that you're watching, and blessings to you. And I hope you're having an amazing day together, a fun day together. All right, so let me write down these names. And our Catherine Kovacs is here with us. Hello, Catherine. Deirdre just arrived. Yes, we are on day 181 of saying affirmations together. You know, Ruth and I were just on with the meditation. And one of the things that came out in that meditation was what feeds your soul? What feeds you? What makes you come alive and realize that you are the one that can create whatever you want out of your life. And if we say those affirmations, like what we say every day, then we know what's feeding us. We know that that self-talk is so important. So our affirmations, let's say them. I am worthy. I am enough. I am loved. I am a spark of the divine. And miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. Why is it so easy? The angels tell us that we tend to complicate things. We complicate everything. We make it harder than what it has to be. It doesn't have to be. It's all a mindset. It's all perspective. If I think, oh, I'm going to get through this day and enjoy every moment of it with ease and grace, that's what happens. But if we go into what ifs, what if this hurricane hits me? What if there's flooding? What if there's a million what ifs? The guarantee that we have is that in this very moment, everything is working perfectly. In this moment, I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm happy. So do those affirmations and watch the shift, watch the change that comes through when you tell yourself, I am enough, I am worthy. Know your worthiness. It's so important. Kathy Hand, hello, darling. And Donna, my Donna Sandoval from Colorado. Love you and miss you. All right, so this is a day of messages, and we have shifted from reading cards to bringing through an angel message for you. I'll just set my thoughts aside, and anything that might be coming from me and from my headspace, and bring it to you from the higher realm of the angels. And as I do so, I'm holding Kuan Yin in my hand. Don, do you see this beautiful, beautiful crystal that Don gave me that was created right here in Hawaii, where I'm at? And it took in some of that beautiful moon energy last night. So it feels very powerful today. And that's what I'm going to hold on to, allowing Kuan Yin to open my heart and open my channel for me to bring in messages for you. Auntie Jean Lorio, thank you for being here with us. All right, so Andrea Gregg, you were the first one here. So let me just get a message and see what the angels want to share with you. I'm in such a beautiful, amazing environment right now. It's all nature, and there's no accident or coincidence that I am here, and that our angel that we'll focus on this coming week is Archangel Ariel. I'll be teaching about her on Wednesday night, and cannot wait to share with you all of the things that she has to say about nature and attuning us to the beautiful energy. All right. So, Andrea, when I tune into you, I feel Ariel. And the one thing that she's showing me is an image of you surrounded by animals. There's animals of every kind. There are lambs, there's dogs, of course, cats. I even see fun animals like zebras, and there's an elephant in the background. I can hear it. So why is Ariel showing you surrounded by animals? I know you love animals dearly. I know that about you. But there's something more, there's something deeper that's going on with this animal energy. So let me see what Ariel and the angels want to share with you as your message. Andrea, it's a message of hope. It's a message of love and compassion, not just for animals, but it's a perspective of what you experience as you look out in the world, the things that bless you, that bless your heart, that feed your soul, are the kindness of strangers, the kindness of loved ones, the joy of just waking up and seeing life from that type of perspective, just like an animal who just wants to share love. And that is your nature. Your nature is one that's nourishing, that is open and wants to just give. You're such a giving, beautiful soul. And what we want to say to you is to not be discouraged when things that happen, things that are more taking of your energy than giving back to you, show up. That there are going to be disappointments. There are going to be times when sometimes an energy is like a barking, growling dog, more so than the one that's smiling and loving. So at those moments when things are not the way that you would want them to be, to focus in on your heart and focus in on your true nature, not the nature of what might be showing up that's trying to pull your energy downward, but to remain in your high vibration, remain in that energy of love and light, and to allow yourself to give love even when it appears an energy of unloving and unkindness, that you are what brings out the change in those animals, people, environment, situations that might be less than desirable. Your energy will make a difference. And you do make a difference in the world. And thank you. Thank you for showing up. What a beautiful message of hope, a message of love. And I just love that for you, Andrea. I love that the angels are acknowledging you in all your beauty and all of your kindness and your compassion. And thank you. Thank you for being that person that we all see. And I hope that you can see it in yourself as well. Sometimes that's the hard part, isn't it? Seeing what other people see in us. Yeah. Thank you, Andrea, for being here. And we're going to Julie Kiss next. And we have some people joining in. Tammy Hill, thank you for being here. And Kathleen Loso. Just writing down these names before I do the next message. All right. So I think I got everybody. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad that things cooled down for you. It's cool at the moment, but it's been extremely hot here on the island. I am in Hawaii, for those of you who don't know, and we are having a beautiful day. It could change at any given moment because supposedly there's a storm out there headed our way, but I'm going to stay in my high vibration, just like what the angels told Andrea. I am going to just send out love and light. And I ask for all of you to do that when you lift us up in prayer, sending out love and light. All right, Julie, do you love me? I love that song. And I think of that when I think of you because you are so loving and so kind. All right, so angels, what do you want to share with Julie Kiss? Okay. Julie, they're giving you a coconut. You know, there's coconuts everywhere here. I see them laying on the ground. I see them in trees. And I love coconuts myself. I love the taste of them. I love the energy of them. So why are they giving you a coconut, my dear? What is the message for Julie? Indeed, Julie, sometimes in life, things seem to have a hard shell, and the lessons are hard that come from those experiences, from just seeing the hardness of what can happen in life, the traumas, the experiences that you go through and that you have been through personally. But inside that hard shell, there's a lot of amazing, wonderful energy to be experienced. If you allow the shell to crack open, there's a lot of blessings that you will receive. So, those things that you're experiencing, those hard times that you've been through, and some that you're still going through, just allow the shell to crack. Allow yourself to see the beauty inside, the gentleness inside. The people that show up that may appear to be not so pleasant, those people that are referred to as the sandpapers of life, the ones that are a little scratchy and itchy, just see them with the cracked shell, the gooey stuff inside that brings pleasure, that brings a good taste instead of a bitterness. We encourage you to look at every experience that you've encountered and those that are still there and those that will be encountered. Look at the inside and not the outer shell of it. Look at the blessing that comes forth from being on the other side of those experiences. We are with you through it all. You have beautiful, amazing guardian angels that have helped with every strife, every experience that you think could possibly bring you down or knock you backwards. But yet here you are. You're stronger for each one of those experiences, and you're resilient. That is your strength, is you bouncing back, you getting back up on your feet. And we encourage you to see that inner love inside the hard shell of the experience. See that we are always helping you to get to the middle part and not stay focused on what the hard part was all about, but loving instead the joy, the blessing that comes forth even from the hard times. And just know that there's sunshine headed your way. There's a lot of joy ahead for you. We're sharing with you an experience that is coming up very, very shortly in your Earth time. And this is going to be a highlight of not just this year, but of your life. This experience that you are getting ready to go through is going to be life-changing for you. And we will leave you with that. Ooh. Julie, I don't know what's coming, but it just felt like the coconut cracking open. And there's all of that pleasure and that bliss, that good tasting stuff that's inside. So get ready. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Julie. I'm so glad it made sense to you. And thank you for your love. I do know that you love me. I feel it every time I see your name. I remember that beautiful hug that we shared. Well, we shared a few, but just that first hug of holding you and feeling your energy. Thank you for that. All right. So we're moving on to Don, my beautiful friend Don Baker, and your wonderful, amazing daughter Gia, who's with us today. And let's see, do we have somebody? Brandy came in. Hi, Brandy. So glad that you are here. All right. I think that was the only one that came in while I was giving the message for Jules. Oh, Auntie Jean. What a beautiful message to Andrea. She says, I always associate you with elephants. Elephant energy is important right now. And Terry's so right. You are a true animal friend. Absolutely. All right. So let's, yeah, I think I got everybody. Okay. All right. So we're going to Catherine Kovacs. For those of you who, and yes, I have you on the list, Tammy. For those of you who have not experienced angel readings from me before, there is usually an image that they give, or a sentence, words, or something that they show, and then they expand on that and tell what the message is for you. So I will get through as many of them as time will allow today and bring in the messages for you. So Don and Gia, your beautiful daughter, let's see what the angels have for you. Well, they showed both of you holding an umbrella, Don. And they're interesting. Umbrellas come in different shapes and sizes. These are more like what I consider to be a parasol. They're not really protection from rain, but more like just that beautiful energy of holding a parasol. When I think of that, I think of Paris or some exotic place where you just want to just be flaunting beauty and flaunting energy of excitement. All right, so angels, what do you have for Don and Gia for a message? Indeed, Don, when you are holding this particular type of umbrella, it's not necessarily for protection, but it is there in case you need shade, in case there's something that might possibly you would want to get under the umbrella. And we are sharing with you that there's no need to hide from anything. There's no need to not allow the light or the sunshine or even the rain to come in, because you are protected without anything physical protecting you. You have a bubble of energy that has been created by your faith, your belief, your trust that you are taken care of, that everything is working together in the divine plan and the divine scheme that's for your life. Many times you feel that you have to hold that umbrella of protection over those that you love so dearly, such as your darling daughter, Gia. Gia is also protected. She also has that bubble encasing her to allow her to flourish and to grow and to be her own beautiful, loving self, which she is. Allow that to happen without fear. Losing the fear is losing the umbrella, losing the thought that there has to be something to cover, to protect, to not allow experiences in. When life is lived in fear, when life is lived thinking that there's going to be something traumatic that you have to protect from, then you're out of your heart space and not staying in the present moment. In the moment, are you okay? In the moment, are you safe? In the moment, is your daughter safe? And stay present with that. And then the knowledge and the faith and the trust that the umbrella is not needed. It's the faith. That's what's important. Faith is your umbrella. Faith is Gia's umbrella. Help her to understand, to trust. Trust in the process of all the experiences that are ahead, and those things that are fearful will then fall away. And not living in fear is living life to the fullest. So we encourage both of you to lose fear, to keep hope, to keep the faith, and trust that everything is working perfectly. Stay present. That is your big message from us today. Stay present. Hold on to us, your beautiful angels that are guiding and guarding. And there's no need for anything else physical to call in. Just call in the love, and the light will always be shining through when you do that. Thank you for being here today. Protection. Don't we always think that we need protection? We hear, don't go out in the sun without protection. Don't do this without protection. Don't even step out of your house without protection. But if we have the faith and the trust, there's no need for anything else. Just that knowledge that, yes, we are protected. We are exactly where we need to be. All right. So beautiful message for you, Don and Gia, and so much love to both. And I saw our Annie Benanni come in. Hello, Miss Annie. Well, sweet one, we'll see if it comes up. And if there's time to get through these. And I don't have a time restriction today, so whatever we get through, we get through. Catherine, you are. And you are the next one up for a message. I was just getting ready to say that and to check it off the list. So Catherine Kovacs, what does Spirit want to show and say to you today? They showed me an image, Catherine, of a tape measure. It's kind of interesting. It's not the, there's many different kinds of tape measures. It's not the metal kind. It's the kind that winds up, that you can wind up into like a little circular thing that you can use to open up and measure things. So I don't know why you're getting a tape measure, but let's find out what your message is from the angels. Kathleen Loso, you are on the list, darling. No, I didn't miss you. I'm just going in order. Okay. What is Kath? Catherine's message. Catherine, we wish to bring to mind equality. Sometimes things are measured in order of the importance that you give to them. Sometimes you see some things as bigger than others. Sometimes there's an importance that's put on something that you feel is very special, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong. It's just what is. We encourage you to look at each person in your life, each animal, each experience as neutral. And when you do that, without looking at, oh, this is important, this is more important, this is higher, this is lower, it's a matter of seeing that everything has a place, everything matters, everything is important, without any type of um, discernment of, oh, I have to have that or I need that. So it's letting go of expectations, letting go of judging something as higher or lower, but seeing everything that comes to you as a blessing, everything, even those things that maybe you wish wouldn't happen, those things that are harder in your estimation of good and bad and hard and not so hard. So we encourage you to look at experiences for what they are. They're all lessons, they're all blessings, because in each lesson that you have, there's growth, there's spiritual growth, there's emotional growth. So when you take in the things in your life and the people in your life and the losses in your life that you've been through, just remember that each one is important. Each one has the same amount of weight. When you can see things in that way and see yourself as the one who is creating the energy of wanting it or not wanting it or loving it or not loving it, then you can look more at how is this benefiting my spiritual growth? How is it benefiting my emotional growth to have this experience or to have this person or to have this animal? And just look at the blessing that comes from everything, not just one or two, but everything that happens in life. And with that knowledge comes patience. With that knowledge comes a new discovered love of even the simple things in life. Sitting and looking at a beautiful landscape, or listening to a bird, or creating a piece of art, whatever it might be, just see the blessing in it and don't give any assignment of value to it other than this is a blessing in my life. And we encourage you to keep gathering the blessings and just see them filling your basket full so that you have this bouquet of beauty that's always there for you and always will be, and will be right there with you, helping you to create. So blessings to you, our dear Catherine. You are a blessing to us here at the Peas, and we love you so much. Thank you for being here today. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you, Catherine, and for all of us. It's a message for us all to look at the things, the people, the places, the experiences as all part of who we are and helping us to see the beauty of that. All right, so Deirdre, my darling, you are up next. Get a sip of my coffee here that I'm still working on. Yes, it's still early in the morning for me. Okay, so angels, what does Deirdre need to know for her best and highest good? Deirdre, I'm seeing my favorite flower that they're showing me, and it is a daisy. Y'all know how I love daisies. They are my favorite of all the flowers that there is in existence. The daisy is unique. It's simple. It's kind. I just get a beautiful energy of kindness coming from daisies. So, what message is there for you from the daisy? Deirdre, we encourage you to look at not just the flower that we brought forth, but to look at the shape of it, the energy of it. As you look at a daisy, it's round and circular. Everything comes around, everything comes back. The energy, the experiences, the love, your own soul, when it comes here in this place on earth, it's a circular pattern. There's the birth process, there's the death process, there's everything in between, but it's all in a circle as you live your life. And so we're showing you, dear one, that when something comes forth that's unpleasant, when there's an experience that maybe is not the top of the mountain experience, that's all part of the circle, that everything can't be the high high and everything won't be the low low. There's always a medium. And you, dear one, have come to a place where you are seeing that medium. You are seeing that even in the midst of some chaos, even in the midst of whatever drama is showing up or whatever is rearing its head on the outside, that you can stay calm. You can see all of those things that you're experiencing as part of your circle of life, part of who you are and what makes you who you are. And you can smile even when things don't seem to be going the way that maybe would be more pleasant or more beneficial to the world, that you still can find your calm in the midst of all of that because you've come to a good place of understanding that, yes, there's light and yes, there's contrast. And it's in the focusing of the middle, the meeting in the middle, that you can stay in your high vibration. It's not going into an energy of resistance or even rebellion. It's an energy of acceptance, of knowingness that you matter and what you do matters, and what you say matters. So we encourage you to keep looking at the middle. In some beliefs, there is something called the middle way. And this is how you are experiencing your life right now, is in that middle way. The place that says, okay, I can either drop down into the low vibration, or I can stay up here where I know that I am true to myself. I am my authentic self. And we encourage you to keep living your life as the authentic being that you are, the one who has found that place of being okay in the midst of the storm, bringing in calm in the midst of the ups and downs. So we encourage you, dear one, to keep being you, who you truly are. And in doing so, you are influencing the vibration and the frequency of all that is. And it's a beautiful experience to just be in that presence with you. And we are right there with you. And we are encouraging you to live as if you were the beautiful energy of the cat that you love so dearly, and just let everything flow off of you, that nothing can penetrate unless you allow it. But you have that choice to make. If something comes at you, then it's your choice if you take it on, or if you say, nope, I'm staying in the middle, staying in my high ground, and stay there. We encourage you to stay in that place, even when things can get a little daunting at times as we look on the surroundings of what's happening in the world. So stay calm, stay in your peace, and we are loving this place that you are in right now. So stay there. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. Everything is working perfectly. And oh my gosh, I see that our blue jean stopped in to say hello. And our Grace Isis is here with us. Thank you. Thank you. And Blue, I have a feeling you're at Twice Blessed and probably working today. So please give our love all around there in that wonderful place that you're in. And I don't know if you can hang with us to get a message, but so glad that you are here. And Catherine, I see your thank you. Yes, we are all one. Absolutely. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody else. And we're going to Kathy Hand next. So let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, I think we're all good. I hope you all are enjoying the angel messages today. I so love bringing them to you. And I'm going to just take a minute before I do Kathy's message to share that this week, in 4 days, will mark the 5-year anniversary of the Peace on Earth tour that you're all a part of. You're such a big part of everything that I do. And we'll have a celebration. And what I was talking with Ruth about it earlier, I think a celebration to me would be to open up a Zoom call and have all of you come on, especially the ones that the tour has come your way. If you have hosted me over the last 5 years, if I've been in your home, if I've been able to get a hug from you, if we've done land blessings together, anything at all that you've been affected by over the past 5 years of this peace tour happening, I would love for you to come on and share. So we'll set it up. For the Zoom call, Ruth will host it, and let's just come together and celebrate 5 years. And Joanne, I can't believe it either, but you're the one that I was at your house when this all began. I left. I pulled out of Joanne's driveway in Miami, Florida, and headed north out of the state. And that was the beginning of it all, September 11th of 2020. So let's come together on, I believe it's Thursday, the 11th, and let's just have a beautiful time together, reminiscing and sharing about what the tour has done in your life and what you would like to see happen over the next 5 years. Let's just do some dreaming together and see what we want to have happen with this time that we spend together. And it's getting ready to go international. I'm here in Hawaii. Yes, Brandy, absolutely, it counts. So I'm here in Hawaii. I will be doing a land blessing here. I've been asking the angels to find the perfect place to do it, and they will. They'll find that perfect energetic place. There's a peace pole here. We were out driving when Ruth was here, and I looked over. I just glanced over and saw it. I did not know it was there, but it delighted my heart to see a peace pole here on the island, on the big island. So, all right. So that's Thursday. We'll let you know the time, and we'll do a celebration and some dreaming along the way. All right. So we're going to Kathy Hand. Kathy, what do the angels have for you? And I've been to Kathy's home several times and absolutely adore being there in that part of the world with you, Kathy. And thank you for your hospitality every time I'm in your part of the world. Kathy, they just showed a pie. Not that I'm hungry or anything, but they showed me this pie, and it's interesting because my mom used to bake pies, and this was the kind of pie she would make. I don't know what's inside, what the filling is, but it's the kind that has the lattice, if you know what I'm talking about, like you thread or weave the dough into like this beautiful design on the top of the pie. So why did they show you a pie with a lattice top? Indeed, Kathy, we want to show you this image because not all pies are created equally. And this particular one leaves room for the aroma to come through more fully. And this is you. You have a beautiful aroma. You have a beautiful energy of wanting to shine through with love, with compassion, with healing energy that can only happen if there's an opening at the top. So what we are encouraging you at this point is to open more fully, embrace more fully the strength that's inside of you, that beautiful energy of the desire to have more beauty, the desire to bring out more beauty in the world. So opening the crown chakra is such an important part of releasing that energy into the world. As you create, as you flourish through helping others see more beauty, see themselves as worthy, we encourage you to see that beauty and that worthiness inside of you more fully and let it release out your crown chakra. Let it flow into the world to lift the vibration more as you prepare inside for receiving back from what you are giving out. With every praise that you give, with every blessing, with every prayer, we encourage you to see that coming back to you in your heart space. To do so, that crown chakra must be opened up. It must be willing to receive from spirit the inspiration, the praise, the love, the joy. So releasing that into the world means you also are receiving the love back. Maybe not from those that you shine it on, but from your spirit self, from your higher self. And thus the flow continues in that circular manner, just as we were sharing earlier with a dear one, that things come in circles. This is the process with you. You believe that you are shining that light out for others to benefit from. We want you to find the benefit that you're getting, the love that's coming back to you. It may not always be on the 3D realm, but that love is flowing into you. And the more you work on opening your third eye, opening the crown chakra, those higher energies are going to have a playground, and they're going to make their way down to your heart and to your solar plexus, where the creativity is coming forth in leaps and bounds. You are such a bright light. You are such a beautiful soul. Allow the beauty to come into you just as you are bringing it out in others. And there's a bigger thing at play here. There's a bigger movie that you haven't even tapped into yet. So we encourage you that as you open up your crown chakra and your third eye, that you allow the movie to unfold. You allow more purpose to be seen in your life. We encourage you to dream not just of a limited dream, but allow whatever is coming in your lifetime to unfold, because there are many, many blessings just waiting right there on the precipice that are ready to unfold for you. So allow them in. Allow yourself to dream bigger, to hold a higher vibration such that you are drawing in that love that you so crave inside, the peace that you want in your life, in your home, in your world. Allow it in as you open up to it. So, our message to you, dear one, is to have that openness at the very top and then watch it affect what's going on inside, which will then return back out as that beautiful aroma of love and light that you give. And we send you blessings of love. And thank you. Beautiful. Now I want pie. I see your message. Now you want pie. Now you're hungry. It's just how you've been feeling about your crystal creations. Want to bring other people special joy and warm feelings and positive healing energy. Yeah, open the crown chakra. There's a lot of exercises, a lot of ways that you can tune in to that crown chakra and allow that energy to flow. So, yeah, keep flowing. Keep being you, Kathy, because you're beautiful. All right, we're going to Donna. Donna Sandoval, you are up next. Oh, sweet Donna, I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. I think you are. As I tune in, I feel really good energy coming from your part of the world in Colorado. So let's see what the angels have for you. And I want to thank Kuan Yin. She's been in my hand and is very hot. So she's bringing that energy forth of love and compassion to each person that's receiving these messages. Even if it's not your name that's called out, you're receiving the messages. Oh, Donna. Donna, I don't know why, they're showing me a parrot. And it's a parrot that has all those beautiful, deep colors. It's red and blue and yellow. I just see almost every color of the spectrum in this parrot. So, what is the message for you? And you all may hear the little myna bird that's outside. He's been chirping away, he or she, the whole time that I've been talking. It's like almost like he's translating for the other birds what the message is, or the energy of the message. And I love that. I don't see the bird, but I know it's very, very near because it's so loud right outside the back door. So I don't know if you all can hear it or not, but we have a little translator today that's giving out messages. Okay, so Donna, angels, what do you want to share with Donna about her message? Donna, we want you to focus on your energy systems. Each chakra has its own color, and some are deeper than others, and some of your chakras are full and open and flowing that energy so beautifully around your physical body, while others seem a little more dim, not as bright as the other colors, not as open as they could be. And even as we are looking, we know that the message that was just given about the crown chakra is for many, but especially for you as well, that the crown chakra is one that sometimes is missed when you're looking at your own energy system and feeling into what's happening. For instance, your heart is very open. Your heart is flowing this beautiful, amazing green energy that's welcoming, that's loving, that's kind, that's full of compassion, full of joy. We want you to focus now going upward and let that energy from the heart flow up to the crown. Let your crown feel love. Let your crown feel excitement. Feel an opening space for love to flow out and love to flow in. We encourage you to see a channel of light opening from the heart up to the crown, and then opening further and going up to your soul star. So as we look at your chakra system, It's beautiful. It's amazing the work that you have done to bring yourself to such a good place. We encourage you now to open without fear, open that crown, and allow in the inflow of information, of downloads, of beautiful light to expand out every one of your energy fields. And to do so, that crown needs to be opened more. So we encourage you to work on opening it. Just see yourself as a vessel and see the opening of that crown chakra wider as you look at it, as you look at your own self. You can do this by looking in the mirror and see the top of your head opening more fully to receive what Spirit is bringing to you. There are some downloads that are just hanging and ready to come in for you to help you see things that not really troubling energy, but things that you have questions about, things that you are seeking answers to. And these downloads are coming from your higher self. They're coming from source. They're coming from us, your angels, and especially your guardian angels. To receive them, there needs to be an open vessel. So we encourage you, just as we did the one before you, to open to that energy and to lose any fear. And also, as we gave a message earlier, there's no need to hold any protection up, any umbrella, because you already are walking in so much light, and you stay in that energy of love and light and allow in only what is for your best and highest good. So continue in that manner. Know that your guardian angels are always wrapping you in an energy of protection, an energy of what is for your best and highest good. But for you to realize it fully and to have the answers that you seek, there's an opening that needs to take place. And we encourage you, as we are helping, even at this moment that this message is being given, we are helping you to understand more fully how to open that crown chakra so that you can receive and you can be blessed by the answers to what you are seeking. And they will be there for you. They are on their way, even as we are giving the message. You are receiving that download to hold that knowledge that's already there inside of you. But this alignment is going to help you to realize it more fully in your life and have the answers that you seek. And we'll leave you with that. Whew. All right. Well, that's kind of, I think, the theme that they're giving us today, isn't it? Opening up, opening to what's there for us, what Spirit has, what's already inside of us that we just need to open to and allow. Accept, align, allow. That's a biggie. It's a big message for us. Okay, so I see that Jennifer came in and had to leave. Well, Miss Jen, I hope you have a beautiful day if you're still listening. Yes, Kathleen, I will definitely have time for you. Right now, we're going to our Auntie Jean Lorio, who I am so, so happy is here with us. Donna says, I've been holding a lot of fears that I need to release, but have been doing work to get into alignment. Can't wait to have my crown open up. Yeah, get into that alignment. And losing the fear is the quickest way to really fully open up to what's there for you. All right, so Auntie Jean, see what's going on with you and what you need to know. Jean, they're showing an egg. I don't know why you just got an egg, but you did. And so let's see what Spirit wants to say about your egg. It's about the size of a regular chicken egg. Okay, so angels, what is Jean's message, please, for her best and highest good? Indeed, Jean, what we want to share with you is that many times you are like that egg that we showed the image of. Sometimes the egg can seem so fragile. You know, what would happen if you dropped it onto a hard surface, or if you hit it and it would crack? It would no longer be intact. And many times, as you look at your own energy, you feel that fragile being that could crack at any moment. But then there are many times that there's an awareness of the strength of the egg, the strength of it staying intact and holding inside that precious energy that's inside of it, the energy that can nourish if you crack it open and consume it, the energy that can create life inside of it. We encourage you to look more at the strength that you are, that's inside of you, than the fragility of what could happen if something were to disturb that outer shell. We encourage you to focus on creating more so than if something was shaky or unwell inside. Look at what the blessing is in each experience. Many times when there are trials, when there are experiences that can bring you to your knees, you feel that frailness, you feel the fragility. We encourage you to go beyond, to, as we've said to many today, to open up your crown, to open up to the influx of spirit energy that will highlight what's happening and how you can become more resilient with each knock on that shell, with each time that it feels like the shell is going to crack open, to open more to the crown energy, open more to the higher self that knows that that body is only a shell. That body is housing the beauty that's inside, the deliciousness that's inside of it. And that is you. When you focus more on what the energy is on the inside than what's happening to the outside, everything works perfectly. Everything falls into alignment. Everything becomes more resilient, more strong, and more willing to be, just to be, and not have to perform, not have to be something other than what it is, whether it changes into a new form or takes on an energy. Just be. This is our message to you. There's nothing that has to take place. There's nothing that says you have to change or you have to be anything other than what you are. Just allow at this time. Allow spirit to take over. And when you can do that, then you will stop and pause and ask, what's happening here? What do I need to know? How can I be more resilient with what's happening in my world? And allow the inner part of you to really flourish as it nourishes you on the inside. And that shell that's on the outside, it will remain intact. Focus in on what's real. Focus in on receiving the energy from your higher self. And that's where the blessing will take place. And you are a blessing. And we thank you for hearing this message. And we know that you are understanding it as well. We feel that. So thank you. Okay. Well, we've had a lot of different images today. I wasn't prepared for the egg or the pie, but what beautiful messages that you all are getting, and I love it. All right, we are up to Joanne. And Joanne Castrillo, what is your message today? Oh, Annie, thank you for being with us. And if you're still listening, we love you so much. And hopefully you got messages from others that received today. All right, Joanne. Joanne, they're giving you a lock. I don't see the key, but I do see the lock. Okay, so what does Joanne need to know about this message? Indeed, Joanne, we showed this particular image of the lock because we want you to realize that many times things seem inaccessible to you. Many times things seem out of reach and you can't find the key to unlock the things that you would like, that you desire to have in life, that you desire to experience, to be, to have. But that key is inside. It's not a key that you can see laying around somewhere to pick up and open the lock. It's all inside of you. So whenever things seem like they're out of your control, things seem to be hard to get to, or sometimes even impossible for that to take place, know that nothing is impossible, nothing is out of your reach, nothing is inaccessible, that whatever a dream is that you hold, the key is always there. It's right there inside of you. When you open up to what can be, what the possibilities are, then the limits just flow and open. And there is nothing that you cannot achieve, that you can dream of. Whatever you hold as important in your life, whatever you think of that you desire, that your heart truly wants, it can happen for you. You don't have a roof. You don't have something that says that's as high as you can go. You can't go any higher. So dream bigger. Dream of that which makes your heart happy, and then open it. It's up to you to unlock that lock. No one else is going to come in with a key. You have the only one that fits the lock. And so if there's something in particular that you desire, something that you would like to see changed, or something that you would like to come to you that's maybe new and exciting, you are the one that will bring it. You are the one that's the magnet for it. And then when it shows up, embrace it. Embrace it fully. No limits, no locked doors, no locked compartments in your heart. And unlike others who we gave a message about the crown chakra, we want to encourage you to open your heart chakra. Open up to receive the blessings without fear, without thinking, oh, it's going to go wrong, or it's not going to last, or I can't have it because of a block. There is no block. There's not a locked door. There's not a locked compartment. And as you see that more fully, you'll realize that you unlock all the possibilities when you are open to it. So we encourage you to work on your heart chakra energy and allow every compartment to open, even the ones that want to stay hidden, the ones that hold fear, the ones that say, I did that and it hurt, or I did that and I was disappointed. I did that and it didn't work out for me. Even those that are hiding some dust in there, open the compartments, vacuum them out, let all of those energies that are trying to hide away, let them flow as you release the things that are holding you back. You're going to unlock the door to the dreams that you do have, that you would like to see come to fruition. So this is our message to you, as an encouragement to open the heart chakra. And this is a great time to do that. In this full moon energy, we encourage you to let go and to draw in what you do want. See that moon as ready to bless you, ready to open up whatever door there is that you want opened, and it will open. You have the key, and you have the ability to really fully bring in your blessing. And we'll leave you with that. Whew. Okay, well, we are up to Tammy Hill. And then Kathleen, I'm glad you're back because you're next after Tammy. And let's just see what the angels, and Joanna, I hope your message made sense to you, and I hope you resonated with that. Oh, Auntie Jean, I'm so glad that you resonated with your message. And you received a wonderful bluebird suncatcher in the mail with no note or message. I think there was supposed to be a note with it, Jean. Maybe look further and see if there was a note that came with it. And I won't say anything else. All right. Let's see. I'm just looking back to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, sometimes, Joanne, those messages, we're a little resistant to what the angels say, but if we allow, then we'll see that it's exactly what's needed in our life. And you've got this. I have every faith and every confidence that you have this. And Gracie says, Joanne's message is resonating very deeply within me. Thank you. And thank you, Joanne, for allowing me to share it with you. Absolutely, Grace Isis. All right. So, Tammy Hill, what do the angels want you to know? Love you too, Auntie Jean. I'm glad it arrived. Tammy, I see a hat. It's like a straw sun hat that you would wear for protection from the sun, from the heat. And it feels like one that you're familiar with. I don't know if it's one that you wore or someone dear to you wore this type of hat, but it seems to have a meaning more than just protection from the sun. So let's see what they have to say. And as I tune in more, I see two of them. They're, they're different in the way they look. It feels like one is a hat that maybe a man would wear, and the other is more feminine looking with the shape of it. All right, so angels, what do you have for Tammy? Tammy, we brought you this image because many times there's a thought of, I don't know what I did with an item that I've been searching for. I'm trying to remember where I put something that was important to me, and nothing is ever lost. Sometimes there are things that are misplaced, and there are items that you don't want um, to lose. You don't want to not have access to. And we are encouraging you that those things that bring to mind the person that gave it to you, the love that it was given with, that's always inside of you. You never lose it. Even if you can't see an item or you can't see the person, you can't see the loved one that you so want to see again, that's that's a misperception that they are no longer there. We encourage you that when you are wanting to hold something again or hold a person again, to see their energy, not the physical, that everything carries energy, even if it's a diamond ring or an earring or a necklace that maybe you can't put your fingers on at the very moment, but you remember the essence of it, you remember the energy of it. And it's the same with people in your life. Maybe there's someone who is at a distance that you're not able to hold in the moment. Or maybe there's a loved one in spirit that is right there, but you can't hold them in your arms. They're still there. Envision that they are just in another room, or maybe they're in another state. And yes, it's difficult to no longer be able to speak to them as you were used to. Speak to them in a different way. Speak to them like they are sitting there wearing that hat and they are smiling at you and loving on you, because our loved ones never leave. They are always around. They're always in your heart, in your memories, in the everyday, as you do chores, as you go out and about in your world. You can see the energy that's right there with you. They may show themselves in a sign, and your loved ones are trying to do that when you open your eyes, when you maybe see a person that resembles them or brings to mind something they would say. And as you do so, just envision them with the straw hat on, or envision them with a smile on their face, and bring them right to where you are, because they're just waiting for that. They're waiting and ready to have you open to their energy. When you feel the tug in your heart, that's you missing someone, shine a light. Envision that you can turn on a flashlight and you can shine it into a dark room, and then you can see the energy in that room. Shine the light whenever you feel that tug and see them. See them in your mind's eye, the way that you remember them. And there's something about the hat. So remember them the way that they were in your life. And they're right there. They're always there. Always remember that they didn't disappear. The light's just not on. So you turn the light on. You have the ability to do that. So shine the light and bring them closer to you by doing so. And always think of them as right there, not as far away or inaccessible, because they always are. And we'll leave you with that message. Oh, thank you, Kathy, for being here today. So much love to you. And we've come up to Kathleen. So for Tammy, I hope that you understood your message and I hope it resonated with you. And I could see the energy of those hats on somebody's head. So hopefully that made sense to you. All right, Kathleen Loso, you are up next. We're almost at the end, and then we'll do a prayer time after that. So thank you for hanging in. Thank you for listening to the messages, and perhaps a message has touched you. Maybe it was something that you needed to hear today. All right, Kathleen Loso, what does Spirit want you to know today? Kathleen, they showed me a fire alarm. I don't know what that's all about, but in buildings, they have these fire alarms that can be utilized if there's something going on, if the building needs to be cleared of people and getting out of harm's way. So why did they show a fire alarm for you, Kathleen? Let me ask what you need to know for your best and highest good. So, Kathleen, this is not a message of danger or of anything concerning in that way. What we brought to you as an image is something that can be utilized to help others understand, to pay attention. And many times in your life, we observe that you feel unheard. You feel like nobody's listening when you send out a message. And many times that message is a nonverbal message. Many times it is not heard. And so we encourage you, dear one, to let your energy be seen. Sometimes you shield. Sometimes you think you have to protect against others knowing how you feel or the true you that may be a little shaky at times, maybe a little wary of things that are going on in your life. And maybe you need to sound that alarm. Maybe there's times when you need to speak more authentically and say the things that you want others to hear you say. Many times you swallow your words. Many times you give out a message that I'm okay, I'm fine, everything's fine. But inside, there's a shaking. Inside, there's an earthquake. Inside, there's a fire. So, dear one, we encourage you to let others see you more fully, to embrace you, not to pity or worry or be of concern. Let's clear that energy. But we encourage you to be seen because of the beauty that's inside of you. Because when you release fear, when you release any thought of danger or what if things go wrong, what if somebody judges me because I have this opinion, when you release that and let go of that thought, then others see your light more fully. And it's okay. It's okay to be you. This is our big, big message to you today. It's okay to be you. It's okay to have your own thoughts, your own opinions, your own way of doing things. You are unique and you are beautiful. Embrace your beauty. Embrace that which is you, that makes you, that makes you a part of the oneness. And what you bring to that oneness is love. Your heart is so full of love, but sometimes it's overshadowed by fear and by not stepping into your full authentic being. So we encourage you to open up more fully, to allow others to see the beauty and to know that, yeah, you're human. You're going to have things happen. You're going to have thoughts. You're going to have that time when you need a hug, that time when you are wishing that things were maybe a little different than they are. And that's okay. It's okay to let others see that there sometimes is a frailty, that there is not always this stone fence that is impenetrable, but that you have a beauty inside of you that needs to be seen and needs to be shown out into the world, but it's covered up many times by not being heard. So speak from your heart, speak without fear, speak without any thought of anybody else judging or seeing you in a different way, but allow your true self to come through. And we'll leave you with that. Oh, that was a big message. I wasn't sure what was going on when I saw the fire alarm, but I understand it, and I hope you understood it, Kathleen, because what a great message. Many times we don't let others see us. Many times we do hide inside of ourselves, and we think that somebody's going to think worse of us if we share with them the things that we think or that we do. We think that we'll be judged harshly, and that's not the case, especially not here in this family. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathleen. I hope you resonated with that. All right, so we're up to Brandy, and I know Annie left. We still have Gracie and Blue, and then we're through with the messages. So, Brandy, what is your message from Spirit? If you're still with us, I think Brandy's still here. Let me know, Brandy, if you're still here. So if you're not, I'll move on. And thank you, Deirdre, for giving us our daily prayer. We will do a prayer time. And I've really enjoyed doing these messages today. And thank you to those who have been hanging in here and receiving the energy of every message, because I think every message has something for each of us. Brandy, you are here, and yes, you are worthy. Absolutely. So, Brandy, what do the angels want to say to you? Brandy, they showed me an icicle. You know, there's times, especially when it's really cold, when we go into fall and winter, that I'll drive through an area that is mountainous, and hanging on the side of the mountain are these huge icicles. And I love the beauty of them. I love the energy of them. And that's what I'm seeing. It's this big icicle, and it has, the one big icicle at the center, but there's other smaller ones at the top. And I love the beauty of that. I just always want to capture that on film or draw it or paint it. So let's see why the angels are showing you an icicle, Miss Brandy. Brandy, we showed you this particular item because it's so flexible. It forms easily when the conditions are right, and it also can disappear when the conditions are right for it to disappear. We showed it because of that versatility, and we're showing you, we're showing that there are many times when the conditions are right, you have that beauty, that grace, that outer part of you that wants to be admired, the strength of you, the part that says, I'm strong, I'm solid, I am a force to be reckoned with. But then there are times that you give in to fear, you give in to worry, you give in to the condition that might cause that icicle to start dripping and melting and becoming something like a puddle instead of the formed icicle. So we encourage you to look at how you show up, how you respond to different events that happen in your world. Yes, you have been through a lot that could melt that icicle immediately. Those fires that you go through are something that would melt anything. But yet, here you are. You are resilient. You are strong. Many times you don't see your own strength. Many times you give in to whatever is happening in the moment. We're encouraging you to take that pause, take that moment to see how you are showing up. How are you responding in any given moment to the fires that are coming your way, whatever it may be, whatever is blowing in as something that could be dramatic or traumatic, something that could be harmful, that could be something that changes the whole face of you, just like the icicle is changed by heat, something that comes in and is destructive to it. It can also be destroyed by some force hitting it. So whenever there's a fire, whenever there's something that feels like you're being battered and shattered, we encourage you to pause and utilize that beautiful technique of questioning, asking, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? Where's my strength to make it through this fire? Where's my strength coming from? How am I feeding my soul to be strong against the forces that seem to be either melting me or battering me? Where's that strength? And how do I tap into it more? How do I feed my soul so that when the fires do come, I know what to do? I know how to protect. I know how to stand strong through each storm. We're encouraging you to look at your own support that comes from inside of you, who you truly are, your spirit being, your angels, your belief, your trust, your knowingness of yourself as a human and as a spirit, knowing your worthiness, really believing those words that you say every day, that you are enough, you are powerful, you are loved, and feed that love every day with light. Open up to it. Open the heart chakra, open the crown chakra, and let that love flow down. And then you'll find more resilience. You'll find more strength to make it through the fire. And with each fire, you get stronger and stronger. See yourself as the strong being, not the one who's flailing, the one who is giving in to whatever is happening in the moment, but knowing the real you that came through the fire. And you've got this. We'll leave you with that. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that resonated with you, Brandy. And I know that you've been through a lot in your life, dear one, but you're still here. You're still going. All right, Gracie, our Grace Isis. So happy that you're here, Gracie. And I appreciate you, Grace, for reaching out to me yesterday And Gracie is going to help me to organize things for when I'm unavailable to do the morning cuppas. So thank you for that. Yes, absolutely, Brandy. More belief in yourself. You've got this. All right, Gracie. Grace, they showed me a beautiful seagull. You know, I love seagulls. And I've lived most of my life now where there are seagulls, where there are those beautiful birds that some see the beauty in them, some see them as nuisances, and just don't want them there on the beaches while they're enjoying the beach and the water and the sand. But they're showing me a seagull for you, Gracie, and let's see why. What's the message, angels? Gracie, we're showing you this particular bird because it is strong, it is persistent, it knows what it wants, and it goes after what it wants without thinking, oh, nobody wants me here. Nobody is paying any attention to the fact that I have needs, that I enjoy, that I want to be in the energy of this place. We're showing you this bird because you are so amazingly beautiful in the way you live your life. And you are persistent. You do go after what you want. Many times, though, there's a hesitation to show yourself and what is needed, like the peace that the bird can bring when it's just there, showing its beauty in the sunshine or on the contrast of the sand. We encourage you to lose all thought about anyone's judgment towards you. Lose all thought that you're not worthy to show up, that maybe there's a feeling of not being wanted where you are. We encourage you to know that you matter, to know that you're important, to know that you are loved, to know that you are seen as one who's full of grace, full of beauty, spreading your wings, crying out to others, hey, look up, look up. And that's what the seagull does. When it cries out, it's telling us, look up. And you're constantly showing others the strength of looking up, of looking at Source Creator, of looking at blessings. We encourage you to be you. And many times there is something that comes from you that's so unique, so beautiful, so ready to just explode this powerful energy that some welcome, some see it as the beauty of the seagull, but some see it as we don't understand. You come from a high place of light, a high place of channeling in what's important for the world to see: compassion, love, light. We encourage you to fly without any thought of, I may not be understood, I may not be welcomed. Because sometimes when a message is given out, there's going to be those that are still floundering in the dark, that don't understand or don't want to hear that there's light, that there's hope. There's many that are still caught up in, I have to have the drama, I have to have the wars, I have to have fighting or battles or the contrast. So they're not going to hear your message. But keep giving the message. Keep speaking your truth. Do it anyway. That's your message. And it seems like no one wants to hear it. No one wants to know that there is hope, that the sky isn't falling. Give the message anyway. Say it anyway. And give out that love. Give out that light. You are a beautiful light in the world. And thank you for that. And I hope you understand that message. And we love you so much, Gracie. All right, I need to just send a message to the person that just tried to call me. And then we have a message for Blue. Oh, yes. Isn't it beautiful? Just like Grace Isis. Okay. So the last one is for Blue. And let's just see what the angels have for you. And then we'll do our prayer time. And I'll be getting off of here. Oh, thank you, Gracie. All right, Blue Jean. Well, Blue, they showed you with a rake. And I know that, I know you know that tool well. You use it a lot. So let's see what they have to say about the rake. So, dear one, we showed you this image because it's a tool that can be used for many things. As you use this instrument to clear, we are showing you as that instrument. Just like the rake can gather up dead leaves on the ground, it can clear away things that are not wanted or not needed. Your energy has the ability to do that as well. What you do in the world is not only hold protection and hold an energy of love and light, but you also clear. You clear energy that's not for the best and highest good around you, around loved ones, around those that are brought to your attention to send protection to. You are the rake. You are the instrument that opens up what's underneath the things that are hidden. Opening up the energy is what you do best. As you allow yourself to be used as an instrument, many times you do it unseen, unheard. You do it out of love. You don't do it for accolades. You don't do it for recognition. You do it because that's your life purpose, because you have learned to listen to spirit. You've learned to listen to your guides. You've learned what's important in life. And as you do the clearings, you're clearing not only energy for others, but for yourself. And we encourage you to see that, because sometimes that's missed. When you're using a rake and you're clearing, let's say, the leaves off the ground, you don't see yourself being cleared. You see the land, you see the ground, and what's underneath it. We encourage you to use that rake on yourself as well, to do the clearing, do the opening, do the healing that comes through by releasing what's not needed and allowing the sunlight and allow the spiritual sunlight to flow through. When you clear off anything that's of lower vibration, that you clear away from your own body. And we encourage you to take more time to do that, to take time for you to bring in the light in your own heart, your own crown, your own inner being, to be stronger and more solid as you do the work of the protector that you are. And know how much you are loved. Know how much you are appreciated. We appreciate you. We see what you do, and we love you. We love working with you, right beside you, as you do your powerful energy work in the world. And thank you. Thank you for being you. And we'll leave you with that. Ooh, our protector blue. I love it, and I love you. I love all of you for being here with us today. And we are going to do our prayer time. And thank you, Deirdre, for already putting up our beautiful daily prayer. And I'll put that up on the screen for us all to see. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, support for the Coalition of the Willing, for our troops, for the United States, for my sister Billy and her daughter Paula going through one of her huge fires of life, and safety from the storm and any of our traveling P's. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, Brandy, thank you for asking for prayers for all touched by suicide and or dementia of any type. Prayers for those who are feeling lost and uncertain, unseen, unheard. I love you so much. All right, so let's take a moment now, thinking of all of these messages that the angels have brought in today. Messages of hope, of inspiration, of love, of light, of encouragement. Let's hold that energy in our heart as we lift up those who need to be prayed for today, those who are going through the fires, those who are suffering in any manner at all. We lift you up, up, up to a higher realm, up to the creator of all that is. We ask for the divine to show love and light into each person, each animal, each place, each experience, to shine light into the leaders of our world, that we may have more peace on earth. to shine light into our earth planet, that it may flourish. And we thank you. We bring gratitude from our hearts for the love that we know is there. And we say thank you and amen. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And let's see, I think I have time to play Leo before I need to get off of here. Jean, for starting us out.
It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day.
Oh, Deirdre, I love you so much.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, every day.
It wasn't the morning cuppa, but that's all right. We need Leo to do us an afternoon song, don't we?
Thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra.
Oh, thank you, Andrea.
Joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the choice is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees
Thank you,
and the pod. The daily
Gracie.
mantra is thank you,
Yeah, I just looked outside. It's getting very cloudy here, and so we'll see what happens. I may drive down to the shore and see what the waves look like. Really is no secret. Accept, align, allow. Play, y'all. Afternoon cup of joy. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Cup of joy. Cup of joy. Woo is right. I love you all. Thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow morning on the morning Cuppa. And I love you so much. Aloha and mahalo for being here today. Please keep us in your prayers here in Hawaii, and I'll keep you informed as much as I know of what's going on.